Okay, so the first thing I'm going to make is this pot candy. So you basically spray your crock pot. And 16 ounces of like the cocktail peanuts are salted, 16 ounces of unsalted. All of this almond bark, the chocolate bark rather. This is like 32 ounces worth, I think. And then on top of that, some of the sweet chips. And so you let it be on low for about an hour. So you'll be cooking while making everything else. And you stir it, and then you cook it for another hour. And then you will start scooping it out on parchment paper to make your crock pot candy. All right, so the next thing I'm making is banana bread cookies. So I got 3 ripe bananas. When I say they ripe, they ripe. 2 cups of rolled oats, a cup of peanut butter, and I think this was a 1/2 cup of, I'm sorry, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And I actually put also a 1/4 teaspoon of, what is that? Baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So, that's what I was like, but this don't call for no eggs, so you'll see how these turn out. So, and I got my stove preheated to 350. So I'll mix this up, and then I'll show you too once I get it. I'm gonna put it in a parchment lined baking sheet and bake it. So that's the banana bread cookie dough all mixed up. And so then you just fold in your chocolate chips. So I'll just do a little gentle folding. And then start scooping it on the paper, in the pan. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be the the baking soda and the baking powder that's gonna hold this together. Cause I'm like, this is a mighty loose dough for not to have put in the egg or flour. So we're gonna see how these turn out. And this wasn't really a Christmas thing, but I just had them bananas and I didn't want to see them go bad. So I was like, let me just find a recipe to use some ripe bananas with. So, all right, so I'm gonna finish getting these on a plate and put it on the baking sheet and put them in the oven. Okay, so I had made these kind of big, so we'll see how they come out, but I had too many of them, so I'm put on a second baking sheet. So I'm gonna put these in the oven. It's at 12 to 15 minutes. It's probably closer to the 15 because they're probably bigger than they're supposed to be, but we'll see how they turn out. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna make is white chocolate puff corn. So I'm gonna melt this chocolate in the microwave 30-second intervals, and I'm going to use these kind of puff corn. And actually, this is the Chester's. This is the name brand. This was a whole lot more buttery, so I'm not sure if it's going to taste any different than this is the Aldi brand. So basically, you just melt those, and I'm going to spread out this parchment paper and put the puff corns on them. And as this get melted, I stir it in 30-second intervals. And then you just pour it on the puff corn, and then I'm gonna be topping it with some sprinkles. And I'm gonna make 2 trays and just do one on each cooking tray, but it's got to be spread out flat. So this is one. I think I can get them all on here because I want to put the others on the other one. So yeah. Give it and stir that chocolate. Okay, so these are the different corn puffs. This is the Aldi brand and this is the Chester. So we're gonna see, just put the white chocolate on it. Drizzle. Should have did this in a piping bag, probably. Sure, good enough. To me, it seemed like it'd have been better in the bowl, and just mixing it, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mix it on this thing. No, this is enough. It's more than enough. Everything is smelling good. Just make sure you got everything covered with white stuff, with white chocolate. This is me with putting the chocolate on it. So I think we're good. We're to sprinkle it. And then you just let the sprinkles sit on it until it hardens. And, let's see how they taste. Well, y'all gonna be the judge because I'm gonna give these out. Got some people in mind I'm giving them to. So yeah. Take and put the sprinkles on. Oh, this makes it look real festive. Alright, so here they are. White chocolate corn puffs. So you just let it harden. I guess they probably could put it in the refrigerator, but I don't have no room in my refrigerator, so I'm just gonna move it over to the table and let them harden. Okay, finna get on these candy walnuts. Put 2 cups of, I'm sorry, half a cup. So half a cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter, add in the walnuts, and just cook them down until the sugar melts. Another 2 cups of walnuts, so I'll get back to you when I get these all caramelized. And I think I'm just gonna put just a little bit of vanilla in it, just because. All right, it's been an hour for this hot pot candy, so let's see if we can get this stirred up. It smells so good. See that? Peanuts moved off the bottom. I'm gonna put it in for another hour. Let let this bark finish melting. I'm trying to make sure these peanuts get coated. I think I got them on. On another island, let this bark finish melting. All right. Okay, so this is going to be the toffee for the crack candy. A cup of brown sugar with a cup of unsalted butter, and let it melt down and boil just a little bit, and then you pour it on the crackers over there. But I'll take you over there when you get to that point. Okay, the candy walnuts are done, and I keep slipping up saying pecans, but I think I am going to make some pecans on it because I like pecans better than walnuts. And I bought a big thing of pecans, and I don't know that I'll be needing all those, so I'm supposed to let these walnuts harden a little bit. So that's it. So there's the candied walnuts. All right, for the cracker candy, you can just pour the little syrup on. Spray so it gets on every cracker. You do spray your foil a little bit. This don't stick because this is toffee. I messed up my little layers over there. Hold on, let me get them back right. You just need to make some of the toffee make sure some of the toffee gets on every cracker. You know, make several batches of these. Water running. Make several batches of these, and you just stick these in the stove for a few minutes, and then when you take them out, you put chocolate or whatever topping you want on them. So I'm gonna do chocolate to start, and then I got some I want to do some pecans on, and maybe even some peppermint candy. All right, I'm gonna put these in the stove. Okay, so you cook the toffee just a little bit, and then you put your chocolate chips or whatever kind of topping you're gonna put on. Well, chocolate chips first, and then you put it back in for like a minute or two so the chocolate chips will just melt a little bit, and then you got to spread the chocolate chips. Oh, my stove is off. It should be off. Oh. Okay. Telling me to cook chocolate pot. Okay. I don't put nothing up at this end. Anyway, you're going to spread it on. So you put it back in for 2 minutes and let it melt. Let me figure out what's going on with this stove. All right, so now you just, this part is melted, see? And you just spread it all over. And put whatever topping you want on it. Too thick over this side and not enough on the other side, so, but we'll be all right. Yeah. I'll make another batch of these in just a second. And I am going to put coffee chips. Oh, my battery trying to run low. Putting coffee chips on one side. It won't be that quite that thick, but that's enough. Put a few peppermint. I'm gonna chop up some more peppermint, and then some pecans. And then you just let it harden. So thick, cause yeah, I'm gonna chop up some more peppermint. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and I'm gonna make another batch. And I'm actually gonna use pretzel, what are these things? Pretzel flats for the next one. All right, so this time for the cracker candy, I'm actually using pretzel chips. So we'll see how this works. And then you just spread the topping all over. And I got them kind of layered a little bit so they're so thin. And I hope this works. I saw this on one of the variations. Because instead of using all chocolate this time, I'm going to use a mixture of chocolate and peanut butter chips. So you just put this in the stove for 5 minutes. Actually, by the time that come out, it'd be time for me to get my crock pot candy. So here that is. Oh, hot. Put it in for 5 minutes. Okay, so this is with the pretzel crisp. So we're gonna I'm putting peanut butter and chocolate this time. I probably don't need as much as I did last time, but I feel like that was a lot of chocolate, but we'll see how it works out. Didn't get on me, I do. But this time again, like I said, I use chocolate and peanut butter chips, so we shall see. And put it back in for 2 minutes, and my crock pot candy is ready now, so I'll be scooping that out in just a second. All right, the crock pot candy is ready. Yep, everything is melted, so I'm just gonna mix it up, cut it off, mix it up, and then start scooping it up. I got the little liners, the little cupcake liners that I'm gonna put it in. Oh yeah, this is ready. Unplug it and cut it off. Unplug it. It's off for sure when it's unplugged. So, all right, I'm gonna scoop these out and I'll let you see how those turn out. All right, so this is how the candy came out with the peanut butter and chocolate chips. So you just spread it out and top it with anything you want to top it with, and then put it in the refrigerator to cool. But it's really hot right now, so I can't put it in my refrigerator just yet. So, but this smells really good with this peanut butter on it. I'm trying to think what I want to top it with. I think I want to do, what should I top it with? I think I'll do some pecans and definitely some Heath. Actually, I think I want it all going the same way, so let me do that. Alrighty. Actually, I think I'll put some sprinkles on this too, so I'll show you. Okay, for this batch of crack candy, I got the sprinkles, Heath, toffee, sea salt, and then pecans a little bit on this side. So, and this is too hot to go in my refrigerator just yet, so yeah, it's gonna have to cool down just a little bit. So All right, so I'm getting ready to scoop this crock pot candy out. I might need a bigger scoop, so. Oh, no, that's actually a good size. So I'm gonna keep doing this until I get them all filled, and probably pop some of these. I got some other candies and some other, what are those things? Other sprinkles, so. I'll let y'all see what they look like when I get them all done. So that's half of them. And actually, I don't think I'm gonna put anything on these right here. They don't need anything. I'm gonna make some more because that's probably just half of them. So I'll probably put some toppings on the other ones. But these plain ones look and smell fine. Here goes the second set. And I still got some more left. So I got to figure out something else to make some more. All right, this is the last batch of the crock pot candy, so I need to set this somewhere so it will harden, get my kitchen cleaned up, and then start packaging some of this stuff up to be given away as gifts. Okay, so I had decided I wasn't going to make the date balls, but everything else here is so sweet that I'm going to make these date balls. So it's just basically dates and pecans and some coconut powder. Cocoa powder. So, but I'm gonna post these pecans a little bit, then add the dates because they're already dried date pieces, and so yeah. I'm gonna get my thing to work. Forgot I had it right. So it's probably gonna. It's gonna be enough, and then I'm gonna throw the dates in there, and the cocoa powder, and then form them into balls. And I was gonna roll them in powdered sugar. I may do half of them like that, maybe, but it's enough sweets already. So this is what the dough for the date balls look like. And I forgot I had peanut butter in it as well, so I'm going to just grease my hands and then start rolling these out. And I'll let you know what they look like. All right, these are the chocolate peanut butter date balls. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to roll half of them in powdered sugar? And I don't think so, because I think this dates, the natural sweetness in the dates will kind of offset some of the other sugar. This is a lot of sugar. So anyway, so I'm gonna get it all together, everything that I've done, and then get my gift sets made up. All right, so these are all the Christmas goodies I made, and I actually have 2 more pans of these. So this is the white chocolate puff corn. It has the white chocolate on the puff corn and sprinkles. This is the crock pot candy with the chocolate and peanuts. This is the what they call crack candy with this one has the graham crackers, and they do the chocolate layer that with topping of pecans. This is peppermint, and this is toffee, and this one right here is the same thing, but it's got what's it, pretzel twists or pretzel thins, pecans, sea salt, toffee, and sprinkles. That's candied pecans. Those are those that was called banana bread cookies. I wasn't too sure about those. They don't taste bad, but they're on the healthier side, and again, it might help balance some of this right here. And then there's the date balls, and I'm still trying to debate whether or not I'm going to roll some of them in some powdered sugar. I don't know. Powdered sugar is messy too, so I don't want people eating them. It'd be too messy. So, all right, I'm going to start getting these little gift packs made up. All right, there's 22 bags in 2 containers worth of Christmas goodies that I'll be giving out tomorrow and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Merry Christmas.